Boom.
So, you already know what's going on today. It's a big day for the Nurburgring, yeah? Come on, tell them.
Come on. As the title shows, it is dyno day for the Berg. She is looking serious today, even though I watched it last night. Yeah, it's dyno day today. It is currently 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday. Just waiting for my mate John Boy to turn up, and then we're going to be convoying down to Giz Motorsport in Skeggy. It's about, what's about 2 hour journey, isn't it?
Yeah, about that.
2 hour drive, but obviously we'll probably get there a little bit better than that.
Hour and a half.
Yeah. I can't go too mad going there because I've got an India EDS copy inlet on it at the minute. And it don't really boost right because obviously it needs mapping in, so I'll be taking it easy there. On the way home, obviously I'll give it some full send. So yeah, that's basically it. You got anything to say, Max?
Nah, but G, roll to the next clip, innit? I'm going to sleep.
Let's go. Here he is. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Man like John Boy. What are you saying, John Boy?
Not much, man. It's mapping day, boy. It's mapping day.
Good thing, man. This has already been remapped at Giz Motorsport. What are you running again?
304, 342 foot-pounds of torque.
Yeah, that 304. 304?
304.
304. So, obviously we're convoying up today. Who are we meeting up with today again?
We got my mate Cam coming down as well. He's
Cam.
got a 340 brake Mark 7 GTI.
Jesus. 340 brake GTI?
340 brake Mark 7 GTI.
So we're going to be having some fun on the way home then, yeah?
Yeah, that's going to get naughty on the way home.
It's going to get naughty?
In Mexico, obviously.
Mexico, oh yeah,
Yeah, we got to go to Mexico.
Mexico, come on. Right, let's go. We have arrived at the one and only Giz Motorsport Performance Centre. John Boy, how was the drive?
It was alright.
It was alright. And we know who this is. This is my mate Luke's. He's getting some serious manifoldage going on in that bad boy right there. Pretty getting about 450 horsepower. Jesus. Obviously the Berg's here. I bet the wheels are dirty. Bet the wheels are dirty. Yes, they are dirty. You say that, Max?
Come on, finally here. Are you seeing the Cinquecento, yeah?
Is that a bit of you?
No, I got told that apparently that's loose. But
Look, there's some gang here, man. Look, there's some serious gangers going on here. Jesus. Here it is. What's it running?
About 340-ish. Divert valve, it's a whole boost.
Jesus. You got mapped here as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's what it says.
It does, man. It's a fucking Asbo machine. Honestly, this thing pops and bangs like fucking going out of date. Right. Anyway, we just arrived. It's time 10 o'clock. So, yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna go and say hi to Ash, and we'll get back on it. Right, we're back. This is Ash, Giz Motorsport.
Hello.
Basically, do you just want to run through what we're going to do today?
Yep, so you booked in for tuning. So we first get the cars in, give a good health check over. Onwards from there, we'll do a baseline run, try and get what power we can out of it and see what it was when it came in. So we've got the true differential of what it was before and what it was after, not just, because every dyno is different. We need to know what it was before. And then go from there and see what we can get out.
Yeah, so right, so stay tuned, people. What do you think it's going to make? To start now.
To start now,
what do you think? Have a guess.
Wasn't settled for that. We'll get
Yeah.
a bit of throttle closure, but
Because we're going to lose a bit of boost, don't we, because of the inlet?
we are, yeah. It will throttle close to protect the engine, so I'd probably say we'll see 270-ish, 275.
As low as that? Wow. But then again, it is backing off to 1 bar, so yeah, it would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it will close, of course, it's restricting airflow.
And what's your guess now, right at the end of the day? Let's have a guess now.
Aim as close as we can for 300.
Yeah, I want it over. I want it over 300. So if it ain't over 300, yeah, well, you ain't going home because I want it over 300. Anyway, stay tuned. Right, we're gonna have a little chat between the boys. Yeah, John boy, come here. Everyone's gonna guess the brake horsepower. I'm gonna guess right now.
Can I just say less than mine?
Huh?
Can I just say less than mine?
And what's yours?
304. No, it should make more. I reckon.
I said 304 yesterday, though, didn't I?
I reckon 309.
It depends.
I reckon it'll make more than that.
309. What do you think? What's your guess?
302.2.
Go on. What do you say? 30 what?
309.
310.
310, you know. Come on.
Why have you prices righted me, ain't ya?
I'm just going off air temp.
And it's quite. What's the day like today? It's sunny, but it's not humid, is
There's a bit
it?
of a breeze as well.
There's a bit of a
so-
breeze. That's a fucking good thing.
In theory, that's exactly the same as that bar injectors, but has got the better turbo.
Exactly.
So as long as
The turbo's going to do it, hopefully,
as long
isn't
as
it?
the compression don't limit it too much, it should
Yeah.
make about 310. Because the turbo's rated for 350.
Check this out. Jesus Christ. Can I just give it a little lift just so I can have a little look? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fucking hell. That was my fault, boys. I've just want to see the engine. Right, what are we doing here then, Tom?
We're just going to pull the spark plugs out, do a quick compression test just to
I love these tools.
yeah, proper
I love them.
proper coil pack pullers.
So yeah, we're going to do a compression test. Obviously, I put brand new spark plugs in the other day. We'll do a compression test and go from there, yeah?
Yeah, see what we got and catch yourself in, away we go.
Right, what stage are we at, Ash?
Right, well, we're about to do the compression test.
Yeah.
And everything else checks out okay, so see what she does.
We'll go over it. He strapped it down, as you can see. It's all strapped on. Ain't going nowhere. Exhaust ducts is up. What's these sensors you plugged in there?
So we've got the standard Lambda is disconnected and we're running the wideband to the data logging equipment. We're also teed into the map sensor, so we're getting boost pressure on the data logger. So we can just keep an eye on the fuel and the boost levels and just make sure everything's where we want it, make sure we're not going to hurt it.
Lovely, superb. Looking forward to it. Let's go then, boys.
Compression tester.
Go on then.
Go on, Ash.
150, oh, 155.
Yeah.
About 155 in that one.
You're all alright. It's just
So across the board, it's good. It's good. Right, we're just on a full compression test across the board between, I'll say 150 and 165 across the board, 170. So it's good. Compression's up, and yeah, we'll move on to the next stage. Right, we're back. Car's running. He's set up all the computer, as you can see in there. He's just turned this fan on, yeah, and I just want to get it for you guys. It is fucking ridiculous. Right, you ready, Ash? Go. Loud, man, loud. first run's been done. Results are in. What was it, Ash? What was the run?
267 and just touching 300 foot-pounds of torque.
Right, there you go. 267. What, 300 pounds of torque? Yeah. But basically, we've got a throttle closure now, haven't we? Halfway. Because
Just as the inlet's fitted.
Yeah, the inlet.
You know, it's not a mapping issue or anything.
No.
It just needs setting.
Yeah. Basically, the inlet I put on it, the EDS copy inlet, is backing off the throttle, so I'm basically losing horsepower. But obviously, we knew that. But yeah, as it is now, first run is 267. It's only going to go up, people. It's only going to go up. Let's go. Right, first run's been done. Right, Ash, what are we doing now?
So now we're going to load on the base file from where we're going to start from. So we'll start off, you know, real quite low boost. It'll probably come out standard-ish power, just to get a baseline of what's going to work, what's not. You know, confirm sort of what springs in the actuator and make sure everything's working fine. Because if it works fine on what we're going to start with, it should work fine going forward. So
right, cool. So we're going to be on the second power run, aren't we? Ready? Yeah. Second power run coming up. As you see, second run is done. It ran the same, it's about the same, wasn't it? Yeah, about the same brake horsepower as the last run. It's still getting that throttle closure, so what he's going to do now is he's going to start turning up. To be honest, I don't know what he's doing. Ash, what are you doing? Ash, what are you doing now?
we're now going to start turning it up a little bit more.
Turn it up! It's going up now.
Might make 270.
274.
It's going up. It's going up, man. It's going up.
See if you can keep up on the way home.
Look, all the magic buttons. Look. This is where I add some music in. Like UFO button thing.
It's on the A1.
You appear to have violently murdered some things on the way in.
Yeah. His name was Dave, and that was Fred. His mate went down here somewhere.
I crushed a snail called Peter once.
Did you?
Yeah. He was on the floor and I just dropped a tire on him.
Why is he called Peter? Just named it after he killed it.
Before I was like, right, Peter.
Right, that's it. We'll be back. Third power run, third run. that was a sick Friday.
then you
Pass that over to that screen and you'll see the right. Explain that.
So all that is we're just taking adjustments as we go along. So all we're going to be doing really is slowly changing the boots, make sure the fuel stays where we want it, and making sure we don't get any knock. So we've still got a bit further to go yet.
We've got a little bit further. We've got a little bit further. Come on, Ash. Come on. Obviously halfway. The thing what's letting it down in a minute is the exhaust, is the restriction. Ash, can I go and film that little bit of the exhaust up there? Right, this is the restriction. In these, it's a full decat, and in these remisters, yeah, a 2.7, but right at the back of it here, just the same as my exhaust. It's got this little indentation here. It's basically so you can fit it on the car without it hitting the boot or the boot pan, the floor. This bit here is basically restricting it probably about like 10, 15 brake horsepower just for that. And obviously the overall size 2.7. Ideally, I need a 3-inch like that thickness there. So basically, right at the end, I don't know what figure it's going to be, but it's going to be a bit lower because of the exhaust. It's as simple as that. But we'll see what it gets.
Count the baseline.
Right, 7th run. Bit of shit. Why are you standing over level? You getting scared?
I just get out of the way of the fan.
You're getting scared of the brake horsepower figure, ain't you?
What, the fact it's less than mine?
I'm going to cut this bit.
I'm gonna cut this bit, yeah. Put the camera.
I'm going to cut the whole fucking lot. We're going to do it. Yeah, come on. Yeah, put yours on
Line
it.
up and change the reg. I bet you're well glad we came, aren't you?
Oh, no, loved it. Thanks for coming, guys. I really think they've come here at the end when I don't get the figure. They'll just come here, just go ha ha ha.
Not far off.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
He's told him to drop it down.
Isn't
He's told him to make less power.
it? Do you think he is? Do you
Yeah.
think he's paying them off or sucking them off?
Bet both.
This is the seventh power run. It's not even the 7th power run. It's the 5th power run, isn't it?
Fifth revision. Looks so sad.
How long we got?
We have remaining 6 minutes, 17 seconds.
6 minutes. I'll be back. She's got slowly going up. What are we on at the minute? We're on at the minute 287.
287.
Yeah, 287. 287. Close to 288. It's 0.7. 7th. Killing you a little bit. Hello, hello. Sounds fast. it made, because obviously you're watching this on YouTube, so you're going to find out, it made 304. Here you go, Ash. Do you want to just...
Yeah, just go through to the
peer
last
over
ones.
to it. 304.6. How do you think it went, Ash? Look around the camera. How do you think it went?
Yeah, didn't go too bad, to be honest. There's behaved pretty well, pretty normal for sort of how we'd see with a Remus. Because people say, yeah, 2.75 inch. They're not. They're 2.5 right at the swan neck at the back. So it does cause a back pressure issue, but
so you rate
done real well. Done real well.
If I got a 3 inch on, if I got a 3 inch on it,
a 3 inch, we need a stiffer wastegate spring because we're at like 90% duty cycle. So we're flat out on boost. So nothing really more to be had timing wise. But now what we need really is stiffer wastegate spring. So go from a 10 psi to a 14. Probably 3 bar map sensor because we're sort of 1.4 bar now. We're not far off the limit of what the sensor can read, so we'll go up and scale it in and go a bit further.
sick. Thank you, Ash. Thank you. Honestly, guys are legend, yeah. If you don't need your car mapping, yeah, honestly, just come here. Sound place. All the lads are sound here. Honestly, it's a good place. Right, see you at the end of the video. Right, go on. What's your arm quickly? Go on, Ash.
Right, so where we've got to, this is the data we're getting from like the multiple runs.
Yeah.
So what we'll look into here is you've got basically a lot of different data tracks to see what's going on. So as we go to come on boost, we do get this quite big spike at the beginning, which the boost actually comes down low, then we start to bring it back in, mainly because we're hitting the upper level of the map sensor down here. Oh, yeah. So we could probably get a bit more torque, but we just don't have a map sensor which can read that high. So as we start to see it, it holds its boost pretty well. You know, that hybrid from KRS certainly is pretty good.
KRS stage 2, isn't it?
It certainly is doing a real good job. So the next one we've got down is our ignition timing. No nasty lumps. It's certainly not pulling timing. It's where exactly we want it to be.
Nice.
So everything's good there. Now the main key we've got here is the mass airflow line. So it starts to flatline. So it's still not climbing up. So what we're really showing here is that we have got an exhaust restriction.
Yeah, this the big thing about today, isn't it? This exhaust, this Remus.
Yeah. So the main thing of what we're seeing as well is the fueling goes exactly where we want to be. You know, we're aiming slightly richer of where a lot of people would say they'd want it, but you know, it doesn't make any difference to power really on these, and we're better to be a bit safer. But the fueling does tend to just drop just a little bit richer, mainly because it's still calculating the air coming in. The turbo's doing its job, but it cannot get it out of the engine. So all that air's going in. You know, it's accounting fuel for that air, but because it's not getting out so quick, if anything, the mixture's a little bit rich just at the end. Intake temp's all pretty good. You know, the intercooler's doing its job quite nicely. You know, it is quite a hot day. It's only a small workshop.
It's about 21, 22, something
yeah,
like that.
it is pretty hot in here. But yeah, there's a bit more to be had, that's for sure. Just let's get some better flowing exhaust in there.
Lovely. Well, thanks, Ash. Thanks a lot,
No,
mate.
man.
Appreciate it. Like I said before, come in, get your car dyno, people. Honestly, it's a really good place to come. I've said that twice now. These guys here, man, honestly, they're fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, man. Right, after this video then, so obviously it's coming to the end of the video, I will be chasing more numbers. I will be changing exhaust and a few other tweaks under the bonnet. And yeah, I want to try and get 310, 315. I want to try and max this out on OEM rods. It's as simple as that. I want to max Astra Vxr out on OEM rods. So yeah, watch this space, people. Here she comes, fucking been ragged all day. Poor girl. Go on, Ash, take it down the road then. Just
drive quite smooth and quite nice. So you can literally still accelerate without it spinning its wheels everywhere.
That's what you want.
So you can accelerate
spinning and winning.
Exactly. Exactly. So you'll find that like you can literally progress quite nicely with literally no boost, and you can also rev it out with no boost because it's all based off the throttle. So what you'll get is, say if the max, you see me?
Yeah, same thing.
If the max boost pressure, say like a bar of boost, at 50% throttle you'll have half a bar, 100% a bar, 75%, 0.7 of a bar, all that sort of stuff. So that's basically how it works. It's, you know, it'll be pretty lively, mate. It shouldn't go bad at all.
Fuck me, Ash. You are a magician, mate.
Mate, we know how to make them go well, mate.
Honestly, think it's the third time I've said it. You want your car mapped, Jake? Come and see this guy. There's no other place around, I'm telling you. That felt really good, that. That felt fucking good.
So it's hard to tell when you don't drive them, sort of, you know, it's not your own car. So we'll get down the private road, and then if you're happy, I'll show you launch control and all the other bits and bobs. So the launch is just handy for if you've ever gone to drive.
I've used it a few times, the old one.
Yeah, it's just if people are like, oh yeah, it's bullshit. Well, it does work, you know. Try and use it in the proper, like, hammering down wet. It does work. You know, it's more well that fact is if you've ever been like, you know, going to pull off a set of lights, not had your balance quite right on your pedals, and you've gone to stall it, it stops that embarrassment because it just sorts it for you, which is bliss.
It is good. I like the sound of it. You can show off a bit, can't you? Put it launch, put off at a cruise, pop, bang. It's good shit, man. It really is.
So here we go, look.
Right, this is your mate's private road.
This is a private road, and we have no dog walkers. Even better.
Lovely.
So what we'll get to is we'll go for a proper launch, full bull start.
Yeah.
We might be bouncing around a bit. It's not perfectly flat.
It is a private road.
It's just a private road. So all I ever do is sort of once you get to your biting point, I get your biting point, so you just off it. You don't want to rip your foot straight off the clutch because it'll just break grip. Just literally come off it slowly. So. It likes to light up that passenger side wheel, mate.
Fuck me, see the tyre smoke out the back. Jesus.
But no, it's all good fun, man. It's all good fun.
Fuck me.
That bit of the road gets a bit rougher, so whereas this bit's bliss. But man, that goes well, mate. The car hasn't missed a beat all day, which is the key thing. You know.
Overall, though, this car, like, obviously, if I wanted to sell it, all-round car, good. Yeah,
all round, mate. Of course, we see a lot of them. You know.
Yeah, I know.
It's been absolutely.
But obviously, as you know, I'm a mechanic. I'm an enthusiast. Everything's maintained. Everything's fucking changed. Everything's done.
Oh, mate, exactly.
And you said about the graph earlier. You said it was fucking...
mate, it's lovely and smooth. You know, it's been absolutely spot on. It's been spot on to tune. You know, not an issue. So as we go through sort of the boost by throttle angle, so see, like I can accelerate quite nicely.
There's no boost.
And there's literally no boost because I'm a partial cut. They're going to want to plant it. Say if you actually in like the real absolute hammering down rain, you can still vary the throttle instead of it coming on boost and you're letting off, and you're constantly balancing the body of the car.
It feels different, man. I'm sitting here and all that, but you know what, I can tell, man.
Oh man, no,
fucking tell.
As long as it's quicker, mate, that's the main thing.
Well, I've gained about 40 horsepower now. About that.
Over what it is, if you discount for where the throttle closes, because it reopened at the top of the rev range.
Oh, because of the inlet I had on, back on the boost off.
If you were to go where it didn't close, it probably would have done about 275-ish. Jesus. So it's done well, mate, real well.
Big hard launch like after it, you can hear it, man. Oh, lovely, mate.
But no, mate, no.
Thanks again, Ash, man.
It's just cool, man. Yeah. No, it's been nice to meet you, mate, and work alongside. Like I say, it's a credit to yourself, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know? It's
and when we get back, I've got some goodies for him. I've got some cleaning product goodies, and I've got some M32 gearbox goodies actually.
Even better. Because we certainly do a lot of that.
You look after me and I'll look after you. I'm that guy, I'm telling you. Can't believe how nice it sounds, man.
No, man, no. It's, like I say, it's not Mr. B. There's certainly a bit of life left in the turbo.
You haven't actually tweaked nothing, have you? You've literally just mapped it.
No, it's not needed anything.
Not needed nothing, people. Nothing.
But no, not Mr. B, mate. It really has been good. There's certainly a bit left in the turbo as well, so
Yeah, exactly.
Stronger spring, different map sensor.
Different exhaust, that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
3-inch exhaust. That'll be come in my next couple of videos. I need that 3-inch exhaust. So if there's anyone out there, actually I might have one here already plugged, that one we showed earlier. But if there's anyone out there who wants to swap a Remus for a decent 3-inch exhaust, none of that crusty tip business, like a nice exhaust, yeah, get at me. Vxr plug. I just burnt myself on the exhaust. I might edit that out or not. I just burnt my fucking leg on the exhaust tip. Right, here we go. That's right. I'm filming this. Right, here's my figure, people. 304. That is. Thank you again, once again. Right, here are your goodies I got for you. I got you some Vxr window cleaner.
Oh, nice.
Vxr washing wax. And for this super dressing free dash. And all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
oh, nice.
That's all right.
Yeah.
And inside here, we'll go inside, and I'll show all the goodies in here. It's basically a load of. Let's go through it. Look. I got a job lot when I bought a load of parts.
Oh mate, yeah. We'll get through plenty of them. Don't worry.
Right. Anyway, this is the end of the video, by the way. This is the end of the video. Giz Motorsport. Yeah, everyone want to say bye to the camera.
Suck him on.
We're off. Like I said, Ash. Main man. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up and subscribe. Peace.